if we can go back just briefly to your ex, Hilary
Sure.
Swank, there was such a fuss made when she won her first Oscar for Boys Don't Cry, and she forgot to thank you.
Yeah.
What was the car ride home like?
You know, I can take you to that moment, and what people didn't see is that as soon as, because, and now people are kind of become aware that they, as soon as somebody gets up there, they start flashing, a countdown of like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's crazy because an artist works their life for that moment, and you're giving them 20 seconds. Whereas then, you got your host going on and on with scripted jokes for 5-10 minutes. And you're like, I'm there to see those moments where someone's life goal is recognized. So there was the pressure of that. And once they said basically wrap it up and they play you off the stage, remember Julia Roberts with her calling him Stick Boy? The look of terror and horror on her face as they were basically ushering off because she recognized that she didn't was a horror. I felt so bad for her. I didn't really even think about it from my perspective. I just felt so terrible for her. And I also, the first thing I said to her is she didn't need to thank me. I mean, she thanked me enough. Like, yes, there's an expectation publicly that you'll do that, but I didn't feel unappreciated. I didn't feel, taken for granted or forgotten at all. I just felt for her really like I wished I could change it for her to kind of ease her burden. And it is interesting that it comes up quite a bit.
Does it really?
Around the Oscars, there's always the Oscar curse. And I don't believe in an Oscar curse, but I do know that it's an incredible amount of pressure to be in that position. Because what we do as a society is we love to elevate people and put them on a pedestal and then take turns throwing stones at them to knock them down. And where do you go from the top of a mountain?